friends, how are you guys doing? You're probably like, Jordan, why are you sitting on a sofa? Kind of weird, we've never seen you sit on a sofa before. I just want to share with you guys some of my current favorites, obsessions. You know, we go through life and there's things that we like find ourselves using a lot or obsessing over for a couple months and then we kind of move on. So these are things I've been obsessing over for the past, you know, couple months or weeks or something. Just things that I literally use on a daily basis and really, really love. So my first one is my iPhone 6 Plus. I've had this for now probably 2 months or so, and I really like it. I love it. It's huge. It's got a giant screen. It works perfect for what I need to use it for. It's great for me. Yes, it's not a one-handed phone. That's probably the biggest complaint, is I can't just like do certain things just one-handed. That's the beauty of smaller phones, is you can just really quickly boop, 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 boop. Can't do that with this. So kind of a bummer, but willing to get over it for the fact that I have a giant screen that I can watch awesome YouTube videos on, so many cool things. So iPhone 6 Plus is my first obsession. I love it. Next, let's move on to a little fashion item. Latest shoes I've been obsessing over are my Vans. These I actually got for Christmas, so I haven't had them for too long, but they're super in style. I see everybody wearing them. They're kind of like a big fashion-y thing right now, but they're also just practical. I got the black ones, leather with the little bubbles in them, and I really like them. You do have to get these socks with them, you know, the little short socks. But overall, I like them because they're so easy to wear, easy to put on, comfortable. They'll keep your feet warm in the winter, in the fall. Next, let's talk about glass water bottles. Now, I'm just holding this one up because, well, let me just say, glass water bottles have been like super cool and whatever for the past couple years. I've had this one for 2 years, three, something like that, probably more like 2 years. But this style, this brand, Life Factory, you can find at Whole Foods and other places, I'm sure, but Whole Foods is one of the popular ones. They have actually a bunch of different tops, but this is a really good one. These are, how much did this one cost? I think this one was $25 maybe, I don't really remember. But there's a new brand out that I'm obsessed with. I haven't bought one yet. It is a future purchase I hope to make, but they're called BKR. On Instagram, it's at mybkr. I Instagrammed a picture of one the other day because I told my sister and her best friend about it, and she bought one that day because they're just so cool. Glass water bottles, they're the same shape as JK Juice's, my juicing business bottle. The lid actually fits on them too, it's kind of funny. But those are really cute. They have like, they're a little bit more high fashion and just fun. It's a new brand that's becoming popular. So if you want to see that, you can go to my Instagram. You'll see the picture of me holding a water bottle, a glass water bottle, and I tagged them in the picture and whatnot. But glass water bottles, I mean, that's like a no-brainer though. Like, these have been popular for a long time. I just wanted to share with you kind of mainly the My BKR thing because it's a new brand company that I kind of have been enjoying. Sticking with the same genre, as far as like beverages in glass, I guess, because this is glass. Kombucha. I've been a kombucha lover for many years. Have made my own kombucha, tons and tons of things. Kombucha is like in my blood. I love it so much. And I've tried so many brands. Some are too sweet, some are not sweet enough. Some, the texture can be kind of weird. There can be like too many slimy things in it. I know it's kind of weird. Kombucha, how can I describe kombucha? It's fermented tea. It's got a lot of probiotics, lots of good bacteria. It's healthy for you. It is not alcoholic. It is a tiny bit, but not enough to be 21 to buy it, to anything. Tiny bit, just because it's fermented. Kind of like sauerkraut or like freshly juiced orange juice. Just tiny bit fermented. But my latest favorite brand is Bucci. I love these guys. They're sold at all Whole Foods, pretty much. Tons of Whole Foods. They're pretty well known. However, on Instagram, they only have about 1,000 followers. And I have like Instagrammed them tons of times and have talked with them a ton. But something they came out with in the holidays, during the holidays, was their Christmas blend, their holiday blend. So this, it came in this big giant glass bottle. Actually, I need to say that my aunt actually bought this. She bought it for Christmas. She's also a kombucha lover, but she was like, oh, I saw this, I had to buy it. We love kombucha. It was a giant bottle. Fun. Super fun that they just made a giant bottle of their holiday blend, but they have smaller bottles that you can buy, like I said, at Whole Foods, and tons of different flavors and brews, different types of brews. But some of the best kombucha I've ever had, and I just really like this bottle a lot. lot. So shout out to you, Bucci. Love you, love what you're making, love what you're doing. You're such a fun company and business, and I really like this bottle. So thank you for making a cool bottle that I will keep forever and store, hopefully in my tiny house one day as decoration. Since I just mentioned a little tiny house, I'm going to go on my tiny house rant right now. Y'all know, if you watched my 2015 video, what's happening then, you know that I wish and hope and plan and dream of building a tiny house this coming year. It's my biggest obsession right now, we'll say that. It's what I research, it's what I spend all my time doing. Tiny houses, love them. With that obsession, SketchUp has been my recent obsession, learning how to do it. If you follow me on Instagram, again, you see all my tiny house stuff, all my SketchUp stuff, everything that has been new and fun for me. Also with that, this book, Tiny House Design and Construction Guide, this is one of the most popular tiny house books. It is written and produced by tiny house builders. They have a website, pretty popular, but it's a good book. It takes you through like step by step what to do. It's not like a picture book, like, oh, look at all these tiny houses. It's step by step how to build a tiny house. So I'm working my way through this, learning a lot, and then also SketchUp and tiny houses in general is my obsession. Since we're on the topic of books, let me show you some of the books I've been reading. Actually, wait, before we do that, I want to say something. Obviously, you guys know Lush. I've been a Lush user for 3 years, I don't know, a really long time, 4 years maybe. Was using it before it became really popular on YouTube even. But one thing I've never really loved about Lush are their bath bombs. Except for recently. I've been like obsessed with them. I don't know what it is, but something about the Lush bath bombs. It's because I wasn't a bath person, but then I just recently did a bath bomb and I was like, wow, this is awesome. And now I'm a crazy bath bomb person. So Lush bath bombs, recent obsession. Have been known about them forever. Never been a bath person, but recently just tried it and fell in love. So, but during my baths, I like to just make it a goal. It's like, okay, if I'm gonna take a bath, I'm gonna read. And my bath reading book is Mockingjay. I can't wait for the final one to come out next fall. I love the Hunger Games movie series. I haven't read any of the other books, but I know what's going on, so I can read this book. I'm a little bit into it, and it's a good book. It's just like a fun, you know, easy, whatever, read. Fun to read while a bath. So, Mockingjay, that's one. And then another book that I'm working my way through is Dave Ramsey's EntreLeadership. If you own a business, you know, this is just a good book to read. And if you're a follower of Dave Ramsey and agree with his practices and what he just does, then you'll also like it. But Dave Ramsey's EntreLeadership is another book that I'm reading. The little fashion thing, this guy right here. You guys know how often I wear this hat, pretty much every single day. This hat right here, it is my life. Like, I love it so much. I'm becoming a crazy hat person. I was in Dick's Sporting Goods the other day, and there was this hat, and I just wore it around the whole time while in Dick's. I didn't buy it, I just wore it the whole time. That's probably kind of weird. Ooh. I love this hat so much. It seriously makes me so happy. I wear it all the time. So it's by Carhartt, by the way, if you didn't see Carhartt. You can buy it at places like Tractor Supply, and actually you can buy it at Dick's Sporting Goods. But I think it was like $7 or something. I just love it. It is so warm. It's a good hat. One of my recent obsessions. Something I wanted to make mention of what's trending though is Lululemon, the active wear, or Lululemon, I don't know what you call it, fitness clothing brand. They're mainly like yoga clothes, but you can wear them for anything. Super high end, like their yoga pants, just black type pants, are like $100 plus. It's a pretty fancy company and a pretty fancy brand, but that's becoming super popular, like, and really popular really quickly. They have almost 1 million or something likes on Facebook. They're popular and they have good stuff. My sister is a fitness crazy person and owns so much of their stuff. I have a headband from there, and I told myself, this is kind of something funny. Another one of my like recent obsessions, even though it's not really an obsession, it's just something I'm kind of forcing myself to do, is Shanti's Max 30-minute workout. It's like high intensity, high cardio. You just use your body and move a bunch. But Lauren and I are doing that, my sister and I are doing that every single day. The goal is to do Shanti's max 30, 60-day workout. It's every single day, it's a 30-minute workout, and if I get through that, I'm going to reward myself with some Lululemon clothing active wear. So moving on, we're going to talk about some essential oils because, you know, we need essential oils in our life. In my family, we've used them for a while. They're becoming very popular in the public eye, like in media and whatnot, very quickly. So the first one is On Guard from doTERRA because sickness is going around and I will not get sick. I refuse to. Next, you guys know the Clary Sage to help with hormonal acne, so I'm still experimenting with that. When I first used it, it worked miracles on me, and then I think something kind of like went wrong, but it was hard because then the holidays hit and I was just consuming so much sugar and that caused acne. So I'm excited to rebalance my body, get rid of all the sugar and continue on with this. But I have had a couple breakouts while using this, but like I said, I think that's from all the sugar I've been eating because it's kind of ridiculous. The last one that I've been liking is from the Now brand, which is what Clary Sage is from. It's just a much cheaper alternative and more accessible. You can find it at health food stores and whatnot. But the Peace and Harmony, and I like this one for digestion. I like to rub it on my belly whenever I just feel like I need a little bit of digestive help. And the peppermint, it cools your belly, gets really cold, and then it's supposed to help with digestion. So I really like that one as well. I forgot to mention some other Lush products that I've been really liking. The Ocean Salt. This is really grainy. It can, if you have like pimples that are kind of raw and exposed and just kind of sensitive, not for you. But if you have really good thick skin and you just need to exfoliate, then this is awesome because the sea salt is really good at healing your skin, and then it's super exfoliating and it just makes your skin feel really good. I really like this. But sea salt face and body scrub. Let me know if you guys like these videos. Give this video a thumbs up. I think I'm gonna start doing this type of video more often because I really enjoy it. There's lots of trendy things that I always find myself partaking in, like so many things I left out in this video too. Coffee things, Keep Cup. I want a Keep Cup so bad. If you know what a Keep Cup is, oh my gosh, comment below because not a ton of people know what it is yet, but I think a lot of people will here really soon. So many things. So if you want me to do this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below what your favorite thing that I showed was. Was it the oils, was it the shoes, the books, the kombucha bottle? Let me know. What are some things that you saw that you would like to try out? Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your trendy new favorite things you're obsessing over, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!